Hey everyone, Chris Lefebvre here. Welcome to the first ever edition of Tailgating with Honey. This is my dog Honey. I love her. She's about 4 years old now. She's my sidekick and shadow. she goes everywhere with me. But for those of you that don't know me, I am a real estate broker. I've been in the business for 15 years. I'm in the Merrimack Valley. I live in Methuen, and I work in New Hampshire and Mass. I got broker's licenses in other states too, but most of my work is right around here. And if you've been following the real estate market lately, I know you may know that the past several years has been a strong seller's market. A lot of homes have been coming on the market and getting multiple offers, and the prices have been going up and up and up. Then welcome to spring of 2020, and we have this thing called the coronavirus, which none of us knew was coming. And what are you doing, honey? And kind of threw a wrench into everything. So what do we do now? That's the question. So if you were thinking about selling your home, and you may be wondering how the market is and possibly on the sidelines right now, I just wanted to kind of go over the pros and cons right now of maybe considering listing your home now versus waiting to see what happens with this virus. And there's definitely pros and cons for both. But I have some unique solutions I wanted to share with you that may open your mind a little. So the past few weeks, there's still been good buyer demand. I've listed 2 homes. They're both pending already. They both had multiple offers. And I'm helping some buyers right now look at homes. And there's not much on the market. Maybe getting another listing here shortly. I had someone call me this morning. But buyers are still buying. So we have that. Interest rates are really good still. I just heard this morning from a loan officer that they're around 4%. Of course, it's higher or lower depending on your credit score and your numbers, but it's around there. Really good if you look at it historically. So if we were to list your home right now, I have this camera, special camera. I've been using this for years. It's called a Matterport camera. It's kind of big. They got a new one now that's a little smaller, but this is really the leading technology for doing 3D tours of the insides of homes, interiors of homes or properties. I've actually done commercial properties, like if you go to the Man Orchard's website in Methuen, I did a 3D tour for them a couple years ago. It's on their website. Launch in Methuen, which I have to talk to them. I know they've probably closed, and my heart goes out to all the other small businesses like mine. This is just really crazy and hard times. So any way you can support our small businesses, please try to do so. I know it's hard, but do what you can because we all appreciate it. But going back to the camera, what this camera does, and I'm actually going to post a link so you can see what it does. But if you've ever seen Google Street View, where you can kind of rotate and go up and down streets like you were driving a street and see what it looks like. That's what this camera does. It's like Google Street View for inside your house. I have a special tripod this goes on, and it's controlled with my iPad. And this bottom mount is actually a motor. So, and I've been using this thing for since they came out practically. The cameras were about $5,000 back then. They're a little bit cheaper now. They're around $4,000 now. But it's something to keep in mind because I've been doing this for my listings. What are you doing, honey? For years. But now the advantage of this is, okay, honey thinks that the box for the Matterport camera is a nest. She is so cute. You can stay in there for now. I'm gonna have to put this back in there, Yeah. So anyway, that's the best way to describe it. It's like Google Street View for inside your property. The advantage of this is we could show the entire inside of your home to a buyer without them being there, which is just great these days because we're supposed to stay 6 feet apart from people, and none of us want to get this virus, and we don't want to spread it. So All right, there's a motorcycle going by. You know, since this has all been going on, I've never seen so many neighbors walking by my house. It's kind of nice, actually. Constant. There's been people walking, running by and stuff. So, anyway, if you were thinking of listing your home, I throw this in for free with all my listings, and I've been doing it for years. The other thing I do is take very good quality photographs with a wide-angle lens, and not to bore you, but after I take the pictures, I do a bunch of processing and imaging software. Bottom line, what does it mean to you? The pictures look really good, and it's going to showcase your home in the best light, again, without people being there. The other thing that this camera does is it allows us to do 3D floor plans. So a lot of times buyers want to measure rooms. You're not going to need to with this because, one, I'm going to give you a 2D map of the whole house with dimensions of each room, and in the model, in the 3D model, you could actually measure. So if you want to know if your couch is going to fit against the room, you could go in yourself and measure it. Right, honey? She says yes. So I wanted to let you know about these tools. Now, once we list your home for sale, we also need to think about, okay, buyers are going to want to come in and see it. So we're doing things a little bit differently. If the house is vacant, the past 2 listings I had, the houses were vacant. I did individual showings only, no open houses, because we didn't want to have crowds. So everyone went in with their agent, or if they didn't have an agent, I could show the house as well. One party at a time. We stayed 6 feet apart, cleaned everything as we went, kept, sanitized doorknobs, stuff like that. So we could do the same thing with your house. Now, if you're living in the house, I know it's a little bit harder, but the plan would be to try not do an open house, but have buyers come in at a chunk of time, but with individual appointments. And yes, you might have to leave for a little while, go for a drive, maybe try to find some toilet paper or some cleaning supplies. Good luck. That's been crazy. But that's how we would handle that. So buyers are still out there, rates are good, and there's hardly any inventory. And there's actually a lot of homes that are pending sale for some of my neighbors. There's a lot of homes that are pending sale right now. So if you're on the fence, thinking about saying hi, thinking about listing your house, please give me a call, 978-835-1776. Hi. And my email is chris@chriscares.com. So, honey, can you say bye? We're saying hi to the people walking by. So I look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to post a link with this video to an example of a 3D tour so you can see what we can do for your house. And I'll give you an example of a floor plan. And go in there, explore, do some measurements, and you'll see how it works. And if you're interested in knowing what your house might be worth in today's market, I am offering virtual consultations, basically through the internet. We could use, there's a bunch of different tools we use, Zoom, Google Hangouts, FaceTime. My company, eXp Realty, actually has a 3D immersive environment that we've been using for 10 years, so we could actually meet in there. Think of it as like Fortnite for a real estate brokerage. All the physical bricks and mortar brokerages are closed down. Ours is open because it's virtual. So we could actually have you in there and walk around and talk at a nice safe distance of more than 6 feet. So thank you, everybody. I hope you're all safe, and I look forward to talking to you. Again, Chris Lefebvre, eXp Realty, Merrimack Valley Real Estate. Honey the real estate dog. And again, 978-835-1776 or Chris, CHRIS, at chriscares.com. All right, thanks so much, and stay tuned for the next edition of Tailgating with Honey. Bye.